think when we talk about storm surge and we see the waters looking the way they are, people get really nervous, right? Because of what we have experienced with Irma and other storms in the past, in recent past as well. But thankfully, this is not a big storm surge concern for us. It's not a big flood threat as well because we have such an accelerating system across the area. Now, one thing to note is that we are going to be approaching high tide where Tristan is in the next hour. So the water will peak at 10 a.m., but we're not expecting, again, that residential street flooding like we have seen in the past. So that's some good news to pass along. Now, on the other end of the scale, my goodness, I cannot believe just scrolling through Facebook and Twitter and Instagram on my feeds. I'm looking at Steenhatchee, the Sea Hag Marina, Steenhatchee Marina. Fiddler's is an adorable little restaurant, seafood restaurant down there in Steenhatchee, which is again about 10 miles south of where Idalia officially made landfall in Keaton Beach at 7:45. I mean, it's incredible, and it's very sad to see the amount of water that's in those buildings at this point up in the apartment even of the Sea Hag Marina. It looks like where my family stayed before. So we will keep an eye out, and of course the sun is up, and as things continue to roll on through the day, more reports of that storm surge is going to come in out to the west. But here at home, thankfully, not a major concern for us, and once we get this past this next high tide cycle, we can reassess and see how things will look for this evening's high tide cycle after sunset. The hurricane warnings, tropical storm warnings, even that hurricane watch for Camden and Glen, that remains in place for now. Out in Lake City, we are going to see this storm pass just to your west. In the next hour, I would say it would be at its closest approach by about 20 to 30 miles. So we could see some of those hurricane force gusts where Lou is right now. Those extend out from the center by about 25 miles. We'll have more on the other side of this break.